I guess the biggest question, or the biggest piece of my drum beating little story is about, it's just the variation on where's my stuff, where's my clients, where's my money. And
they're over here in your vibrational escrow.
right.
They're over here with the new story, but you're stuck in the old story with your clients.
Right. And
so the new story is, there are so many people who are ready for that which I know, and there are so many people who will benefit by the wisdom that I've amassed, and there are so many people who are ready for a lot of different teachers, and that's why there are a lot of different people along the emotional scale, and I'm where I am and they're where they are, and law of attraction will bring us together. We'll tell you what's going on with you, that as you focus upon this and clean it up just a little bit, things will move very fast for you. You are a teacher to the very core of your being, meaning that you are one who wants to feel good, but even more than wanting to feel good yourself, you want to be a catalyst that helps others to feel good. In other words, that's really the curse of, if you will, of someone who knows that they are an uplifter. You become so aware that someone isn't feeling good that you sort of take it hard when they're not. There's this feeling that goes on with a lot of people who are healers and counselors, that they have to find the people who are consciously aware that things aren't going well so that they can get to a better place. It's sort of the old adage that goes around in your world forever and ever: find a need and fill it. So there's something in this vibration that goes something like, if I can help people realize that they have a need, then I can bring them to a better feeling place from it. And we're wanting you to understand that that is the hardest sales job on the planet. A much easier one is to say, I know who I am, I'm an uplifter, and I know that people want to feel better than they do, most of them, and I am a catalyst and a guide to help people feel better. And I trust that law of attraction will bring to me the people who are ready for what I have to say, the people that are ready to take charge of their own life and begin to direct their own thoughts, you see. When you have somebody that's sitting in your chair who's determined to tell the same old story, the same old story, the same old story, you have very little to give them because they're sort of hooked into that story. There's a different clientele that's ready for you. Those people do need things. They do need more coaxing. They do need more validation, but we don't think that that's your clientele. We think your clientele are those forward-looking people who recognize that they ought to be having more, that are on the brink of wanting more, you see. And the reason that we're giving it to you like this is because as we look along this emotional scale, and there are people who are in the place of appreciation and love, there are frisky feeling people who are feeling passionate and enthusiastic about different things, and they hover there mostly. They are in love, they're feeling good, life is treating them well. And then there are people who vacillate into that sometimes, but who hang around in frustration and overwhelmment mostly. But there is frustration and overwhelmment and hopefulness, and then there's all that joy. And so that's a really good range of clients for you, because you're up here in this love and joy and appreciation. And as you as a teacher reach back to these that are over here in fear and despair, it's not just too big of a reach for them, it's too big of a reach for you, you see. You see what we're getting at? This is a room full of teachers here. So many of you, you say, well, if I can't help those who really need it, then what good am I? And we say, you're of no good to those who are a long vibrational gap away from where you are. Because if you go back to where they are by lowering your vibration, by listening, now you're in the same boat they are and you don't have much to give them. And if you don't do that, they can't relate to you and you can't do much about pulling them up, you see. So we think that the clientele that law of attraction is bringing to you are people that are more in the place that you are, who know that life should be better and who know that they are, in many ways, know that they are deserving of it. There are a lot of people who are ready for that which you are, and law of attraction is bringing them to you, but you're not seeing them because you're looking for more neediness. If you were to visit with the people in this room, you would find them not to be needy. You would find them to be forward-looking. You would find them to mostly, the average vibration, the median vibration in this room is hopeful. Hopeful. And when you begin applying processes to a vibration that's there, you get results, and you get results fast, and that's satisfying work. And you don't need to feel like you're bailing out on the others because they're not really hearing you anyway. That's why it's not happening in a big way. It's out of balance. And applying more speed to it won't bring it into balance.
Thank you.